Hello, and welcome to another episode of GNPC in the News, highlighting details of our major activities. In our headline, GNPC renews commitment to Ghana's local content development at LCCE 2023. My name is Samuel Ofosu, and now the details. Participating in this year's edition of the annual Local Content Conference and Exhibition held at the Best Western Plus Atlantic Hotel in Takoradi, the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, GNPC, joined several organizations and stakeholders operating in Ghana's petroleum sector to discuss 10 years of local content in Ghana's upstream petroleum industry, achievement, challenges, and prospects. Yao Ampoma will give us more of the story.
In a message delivered on his behalf by Mr. Victor Sunu-Attah, General Manager for Engineering, GNPC CEO Opoku-Ahweeneh Danquah said the National Oil Company has in the last decade and since the passage of the Petroleum Regulations 2013 LI 2204 shown commitment in contributing to empowering local capacity.
As Ghana's national oil company, GNPC has shown commitment in supporting the need to empower local and indigenous capacity. This is highlighted in our corporate objectives, which are intended to ensure that our operations have positive impact on the lives of the people of Ghana. For instance, in the past 10 years, we have done a few things to develop as well as promote local content in the upstream industry. And this venture we call Local Content Strategy, which is informed by law that incorporated GNPC. That's the 1983 PNDC Law 64 under Section 2.1, which sought to ensure that the Republic obtains the greatest possible benefits from the development of its petroleum resources, obtain the effective transfer to the Republic of appropriate technology relating to petroleum operations, and ensure training of its citizens and development of national capabilities in all aspects of petroleum operations.
10 years on, the National Oil Company has played a pivotal role in the collective progress made in prioritizing and nurturing local talents, businesses, and the capabilities in our industry. But how has GNPC achieved this?
Our belief is that the pursuit of local content is progressive. Hence, we roll out our local content strategic pillar christened enhances sustainability through local content development. This was to enable us to further develop our local content space to enhance the opportunities available to Ghanaians, individuals, and institutions. Honorable Ministers, ladies and gentlemen, let me share some specific examples. GNPC established Exploco, a company, in 2012 as a subsidiary through which it will operate its strategic upstream commercial interests. Currently, Exploco is a joint operating company in 2 blocks and holds commercial interests in 6 existing blocks, namely expanded shallow water tunnel, deep water Cape 3 Points West, offshore Southwest Tunnel, Cape 3 Points Block 4, and West Cape 3 Points Block 2. The subsidiary company is a vehicle through which indigenous Ghanaians seeking investment in upstream petroleum sector could eventually invest in when shares of Exploco are offloaded at the Ghana Stock Exchange in the future. Furthermore, a few years ago, GNPC, through a joint venture with Technip, now Technip FMC, established a business called GNPC Technip Engineering Services Company Limited, called GTES, and the company provided a platform for capacity building and skills transfer to young Ghanaian engineers to participate in upstream operations.
It is well established that at the heart of any local content development strategy is the building of indigenous human capacity, and pulling Ghana's generation of young professionals along is critical. Mr. Victor Sunu-Attah agrees, highlighting several values the youth bring to the fore.
GNPC's commitment to drive the local content agenda is also manifested on our onshore exploration, the Voltairean Basin project. Our local content team have played a key role in ensuring knowledge transfer on the project since we started in 2017. The project has subsequently evolved from phase 1 to phase 4. For instance, there are currently 251 Ghanaians on the project out of 273. Similarly, the project is now managed by staff of GNPC who are delivering roles which were previously done by external consultants during the first phase of the project.
Empaneled to deliberate on the topic energy transition dilemma of national oil companies, Mr. Ebenezer Pesiga, General Manager for Geosciences, said while there exist opportunities for greater collaboration in terms of funding and investments into the development of renewable energy sources, it is still early days in GNPC's exploration of potential partnerships.
At this juncture is still very early, and I think GNPC is into discussions with the international community on some of the policies we can adopt. And as I said earlier, GNPC is you look at GNPC, it has a commercial interest, but it's actually a developmental unit. It's not, the budget of GNPC goes to support, development issues, and therefore there's just very little for investment into renewables. And I think that it is an area that the whole country has to come together as a policy and look at where you want to move.
Drawing curtains on the successful 4-day conference and exhibition, the acting manager for CSR, social performance and local content at GNPC, Dr. Opoku-Ahweeneh, summarized the corporation's key takeaway from this year's event.
It was a successful conference and exhibition. It was a platform that companies in the oil and gas industry had the opportunity to showcase what they've done ever since the local content LI 2204 was established or was enacted. And it was an opportunity for them to basically showcase what they have done 10 years. We at GNPC, we had a chance to meet different companies and what they were doing here and also what they have done in the past. We had a chance to also collaborate in different areas. As we are aware, GNPC has been able to undertake several local content programs through subsidiaries such as Exploco, Technip, and also most importantly, the foundation. In the foundation, we are aware that there's a lot going on there, most especially the Skilled Artisans Project, which we've seen about 1,462 beneficiaries being trained. So for us, we think that there's more that we need to do in this area. We need to basically also invest more in this area as a national oil company.
Reporting for GNPC News, I am Yawan Puma.
And yes, that is all for this week's episode of GNPC in the News. My name is Samuel Ofosu. Do enjoy the rest of the week. Bye.